Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. This is the intraday video, and as we mentioned today in the morning, in the daily, we have of course to be careful from the CME gap here that we have closed and a new CME gap that it has opened during the weekend, of course, which we are closing it right now. However, what this will affect the price action or our scenarios is that it gives much more advantage for the bearish scenario, which of course where we said that we might of course be in an ABC for a wave B, so we have to be careful. After finishing a wave A here, and 3 waves toward the downside, 3 waves up, and then continuation toward the downside for a bigger wave C, right? So this is a potential bearish scenario, especially if we want to close the CME gap. Invalidation of the bullish totally is at the 86K.6, and as you can see as well, we saw in the daily, we saw that the channeling, right, we are still inside the base channel, and this base channel here might play of course as a resistance, as we can see right now, and we're moving toward the downside, especially on the news, of course, which has fueled up the scenario, of course. So we see a massive drop toward the downside. Now, if we take a look closer on the 15-minute chart here, we can see, of course, that this is definitely a correction, guys, right? So it looks like kind of a correction. However, be careful that we might be as well in 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. And it can be, of course, it can be a bearish scenario, continuation toward the downside. However, the price action, if we move inside it, you can see here like kind of 3 waves toward the downside. However, still to be watched. Of course, we're gonna see how this can be unfolded. It can be, of course, internally a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, and of course 1, 2, 1, 2, and then big wave 3 toward the downside towards the invalidation point. So we have to be careful with it, guys. And if we take a look as well on the KGT, we see, of course, a very, very strong bearish scenario or a bearish signal in conversions from this price action. Is this a bearish signal? We don't have any kind of a divergence still between the price action and the CVD lines. Even if we get the lower signals right now, of course, you can get a bullish signal, but you can see it is not a divergent with the price action, meaning, of course, it's a weak signal first and a no divergence, meaning higher possibility to move toward the downside. And when this happens, meaning of course invalidation point is very, very close to interfere with the zone 1, and of course turning this, which it was supposed to be our bullish scenario, in case we break the daily channel and of course we move for higher, it has turned it into a bearish scenario as 3 waves, A, B, and a C. So we have to be careful with it, of course. And in a bigger view, of course, let me move to the 4-hour chart a little bit to show you what's going on. So in a bigger view, we might be in a big ABC toward the downside, meaning our bearish scenario, the last arrow, if you remember, for this one, might be playing. So this one has done. Okay, it's done. We got it. Yeah, we finish it. We got our CME gap. Next scenario is A, B, and a C toward the downside, and invalidation of the bull run. So in case we still have a 1, 2 here, remember, in case we are still in this scenario, this one in triple 1, 2s, you're still looking for one more wave 5 towards the upside to close this 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. So we still, of course, unclear, and it's not 100% as we mentioned today. The timing of this wave 4 also has reached triple time, which also a little bit reduced the scenario for a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And trade safe, guys. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.